What's the word, chat? It's your boy, Brother Lee, and I'm back with another Planet Coaster 2 video for y'all today. I know it's been a minute, but let's start things right. Let's take a ride on Apocalypse. Let's do it. All right, guys, so on today's video slash stream, whenever you're watching this, we are going to be finishing up this tunnel. I know we've been working on the tunnel and Apocalypse for like a month and a half now. You guys gotta bear with me. I only have 2 days to play the game now. So I'm trying to do as much as I can. What's good, Shimo? What's good? Let me make sure our audio is clean. Sounding good. We're looking good. Feeling good. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to jump in. Feel free to jump in the chat. We're gonna be working on the tunnels today. Finish this tunnel right here that we got going. We might alter some things. I know some of you guys in the chat mentioned that my turnaround right there is a little bit too high, but honestly I think that it is pretty accurate. But while we're here, let's take a look at the POV of the actual ride Apocalypse so that we can make sure before we commit to this track layout that we are doing this thing right. So let's take a little quick, oh look, there we are. Let's take a POV of the original track and let's just make sure that when the train, ooh, I don't like this. This video looks like it's gonna be sketch. That was kind of like a very wide frame. So let's just check it out. Let's just see how the ride goes through the first tunnel, because I believe one of the guys in the Discord said that this part right here is too high, and damn, it hit that shit really fast. We need another POV because that POV looks like it's going really fast. So let's check out another POV. You know, point of view can really change the way that the ride feels, perspective of how fast it's moving. So let's go to a 4K video so we can get a more accurate view of the train. And okay, so it should be about right here. So yeah, it stalls out there kind of. So let's check ours. Let's look at that one more time. Pay attention to the track profile and how it's bending and how high it's going. So we're at this point, we're almost not completely vertical or sideways, but we're really sideways here. And we stall out just at the end of the corner and start to pick up speed as we jump back down. So let's see if we got the same thing going on here. Appreciate you guys jumping into the stream. Got 4 people here. Appreciate you guys. It's been a minute. Feels like it's been 2 weeks or so, but let's just keep on building. The days keep flying and haven't been building. But I'm gonna build here until about 12 o'clock today. So I hope you guys enjoy this stream because I haven't been on in a minute. But yeah, let's check how this tunnel compares to the IRL version of this. So let's see what we got here, chat. Now it looked like they had a lot of speed going into this turn right here, but then it stalls out right before it gets to the corner. I think that's perfect. I think that's absolutely perfect. I know why. His name is Y in chat, in the Discord. He said that section is too high, but I disagree. I feel like that was actually kind of perfect. Yo, what's good, TX2? We're looking at the layout right now, just making sure that this layout is correct. for this section here, because one of our Discord members said that this section was a bit too high and I'm working a little bit too much, but he may be right here. I do feel like this is a bit high, but the reason why that this is so high is to get that feel of the ride. It stalls out right here, and the only way to get it to stall properly is to bring it up to this height. So I may have to bring this down a little bit because it is kind of high now that I look at it. You said you TX2. I play this game, it's fun and relictic. What? Relictic? Nostalgic? Yeah, chat. I think Y was right, because if we put the we need to come down on this box. We need to come down on this hill here, unfortunately. We're gonna bring this down a little bit because this section, once we put the tunnel on it, the tunnel's gonna be way up here, and that's just not gonna be fly. Let's take a look at it from Google Maps and see if we can get a better perspective before we go in and make some crazy changes like what we're about to do here. So let's see. I'd really hate that they took the maps off the top thing. That's not cool. Bro, how do you make that? I'm so bad. I use Frontier. Bro, how do you make that? I'm so... What do you mean, how do I make what? How did I make the ride? Patience, brother, patience. And I'll show you exactly how I made it. I use Google Maps, I use YouTube videos, and absolute patience of a god. Gotta have extreme patience to build something like this. And I'm still not done. I've been working on this ride for 2 months. So it's just one little piece at a time and taking it day by day. So let's check here. Ooh, damn, he's right. He's right, chat. Look at this. Our tunnel needs to be about 30 feet. Oh, appreciate you. Appreciate you, TX2. Yeah, this section is not right, chat. We went up too high. So what we gotta do is we gotta bring this section down about 20 feet. Damn. All right, so let's bring her down. This shouldn't be that hard to get this done. I guess something like that. Something like this. Yeah. That's better. Okay, so let's see how this rides now, because I know that this is going to change a lot. It's going to give it a lot more speed here. We may have to adjust the friction to compensate for the speed that we're going to get here, but who knows? It actually might be very fun that it's going to have all that extra speed on that turnaround. So let's check it out, chat. 8 people in the chat. What? I fuck with y'all. What? 8 people in the chat. Let's get this right. Whoever you guys, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and a road to finish this beautiful park. All right, so let's see how this turnaround is going to be. See what we're working on. Oh, we're bumpy. Oh my God, my back. Fuck. Okay. So the bumpiness was expected because we just kind of like, we just moved the track down fucking 30 feet. So let's get to smoothing and getting this thing nice and awesome. Hold up, I got a call, chat. Okay, so you said TX2 said, bro, I like your Kings Island one. You forgot Mystic Timbers and the Beast. I didn't forget them. They just didn't make it. I would have loved to put Mystic Timbers and the Beast in that park, but they just wouldn't fit. I said, bro, you're good at building. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Kings Island. Sorry for like tapping out like that, chat. Here for a second, but yeah, the Kings Island build, chat. If you guys play Planet Coaster 1, I built Kings Island as kind of just like something of an escape almost, because I was working on Knoxbury Farm. I think it's been so long. I honestly made that Kings Island recreation so long ago. I have no idea. But give me 1 second, chat. I need a fan. Fucking got hot in here. We just lost everybody. Everybody just tuned the fuck out because we simply got on the phone. You guys are great. I love you.
He needs some milk.
So, if you guys are still here, I appreciate the hearts. I think that's you, TX2. Let me drop a celebration and a little heart right back on it. I appreciate y'all. How the likes doing on this video so far? We got 2 likes. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Smash that subscribe button. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. So let's get back to the business at hand, chat. We are working on Apocalypse, and we just adjusted some height shit right here. So the turnaround on our first tunnel is gonna need a lot of adjustment now that we just lowered the height here. Shout out to what's good, Freed. I gotta go. See y'all later. All right, TX2, make sure you sub if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna be on tomorrow as well, around the same time, so if you can hop on, I'll catch you then. But shout out to, let me give my Discord member a little shout out. Shout out to Why Ask Why, because Why Ask Why, I'm gonna drop the Discord link as well in the chat. He noticed that this section right here was a little bit too tall. So I appreciate you, bro. You were completely right on that. And if you guys have any suggestions on the park while I'm making the park, feel free to get in the Discord and let me know if you find something with the park that's just like bugging you and you just can't live with it. Because sometimes I fix shit that when I originally build it, I won't have too much detail or like care about how accurate it is. But then when I see it a couple weeks later, I'm like, yeah, can't live with that shit. So yes, join the Discord chat. Become part of our Six Flags Magic Mountain family that we got going here on Planet Coaster. And let me know anything that you see interesting about the build or about Magic Mountain, fun facts, if you work at the park, all that jazz. We're starting a little family for Magic Mountain in this Planet Coaster community. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I know I'm mumbling and rambling, but I love talking to you guys. That's why I get on here. You know, I could just build in my fucking seldom private and not do anything and like just be a hermit, and you guys will get this map in like 2 years, like the way that I did my first map. But I started going live, guys, because I wanted to build a community within Planet Coaster. I feel like there's a lot of creators that are amazing here, and a lot of people don't really go live with this game, and I feel like it gives you an opportunity to see real time how us creators, how we think and how we create these beautiful creations. And shout out to TX2. He was asking how I made this ride, and that's why I do these videos. I like to share a little bit of my creativity and my process. It takes a long time to do these things, and it's not really a linear path to the end. Sometimes we're building, sometimes we're just fucking around and smoking a bowl. But at the end, this is what we're gonna get. If you guys are just tuning in and you guys are not familiar with the build, this is the whole park so far. And it's gotten to this level of detail by just enjoying the game over the last almost 2 years. And it's been so fun, guys. Like, honestly, every little bit of moment that I can get in here and make something, I'm enjoying every second of it. Now this tunnel, not so much. It's kind of like annoying as fuck, but the end results makes my brain say, yeah. What? Like, oh damn, this shit looks so good. Chat makes me so fucking excited to see this shit moving. It's like, I don't know why this shit, like, it really makes me feel good when I built this park. So you got the new DLC? No, I don't have the DLC, chat. At the moment, it's just not necessary for me to buy it. It only has 2 things in it that I'm gonna use, and at the moment, we're not gonna use them. So I will be buying the DLC sometime this week, but it's just no reason to buy it at the moment. We're not working on Wonder Woman, and we're not working on the tram. So if you guys are not familiar with the tram system that's at Magic Mountain, now that they've made a functioning tram that works with the shuttle mode, we can replace this tram that we built here. And it's a little cute thing, but we're gonna make a more accurate version of the tram, and we're gonna put a new covering over the new tram so it looks more like the Honda Express. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to redo this whole station. Or what do you guys think, chat? Should I just leave this thing as inoperable? Because the station looks way more legit like this than it's gonna look if we make it actually functionable. Because the station's gonna be flat if we make the tram system work. Having it like this is the more legit station look, but as you guys know, there's no stations that have this kind of like ascending stop with stairs on the side. It's just nothing that's like this. So what do you guys think? Should I use the new tram or just leave this, and this works good enough? I'm leaning more on just leaving this, even though you can't ride it. The amount of work and sacrifices that I'll have to make it work, I feel like it's not worth it. Sacrificing the station and well, both stations, honestly. Well, this station can stay. This station's fine. This one works as a traditional station. It's functionable. But the second station is the one that really kind of bugs me, that it won't look the same. It's going to be more flat, and I can do some things to get around it, but these stairs and the way that it works is not going to be the same. But what do you guys think? Let me know. What do you guys think? Should I leave the tram system the way it is and just leave it as a non-functionable ride? And you can ride it, but the guests just can't get up the hill with it. And I think it just looks really good, but it's just not functional. So you guys let me know. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me. You guys are just entertained right now. It's all good. You guys are vibing. So let's get over to here and let's smooth this out. We need to smooth this one going forward. If you guys just joined, we are working on Apocalypse like the last 2 months we've been doing this. We just did a little small alteration of the track profile. It was way up here at this beam, and it was about 20 to 30 feet too tall on the turnaround. So I made a slight adjustment and bring it down. Shout out to Why Ask Why in the Discord. Shout out to you, bro. He said that this section was a little bit too tall and I'm like working too hard, and he was exactly right. Like, honestly, I was about to build something that was going to take more time than it was necessary. And I don't like to work hard, chat. I like to work smart. So let's get this going. So now we're just gonna smooth, or I'm gonna smooth the rest of this little section out because I just changed it and dropped it 40 feet lower, so it's kind of rough. So I'm gonna go over this maybe twice. That was once. And then let's go over it one more time backwards. And let's see how this rides. I think that may be a fair amount of smoothing, but let's see if we need to adjust anything. Freed can hear me. Oh yeah.
He needs some milk.
About to hit this bowl though, chat. Where my boy Leaf at? Where my boy Twisted at? Where's my family at?
What?
I know I ain't been on here on 2 weeks, but who up in here? Who's up in here? I fuck with Freed. You're new in the I know you've been here for a minute, but we got some unfamiliar names in here. We got Shimo. Shimo been here in a minute. Where the crew at? Where the crew at?
What?
Couldn't wait to get on here. I wish I could have got on here early in the morning for you guys, but had to work. So let's see how this runs right here. Is it gonna be fucked? Oh, that was pretty smooth with just 2 passovers. Just 2 passovers with the smoothing tool was actually really nice, but the perfectionist in me wants to do that one more time. I want to do one more round through, but with a smooth 1 option, just to glue this section together so there's no weird transitions between the section that I edited, which was from here to about here. So let's give it one more ride and just make sure that is dialed in before we build the tunnel around it, because I just don't want to work backwards and have to be working on the track profile and trying to fit the track profile into an already built tunnel. That is not what we want to be doing, because I will turn off the game very quickly if things get too difficult for me. I don't like to do difficult things, chat. Like, if it's too difficult, I don't want to do it. I just want to play and have fun. So sometimes I get off. If you guys are subscribers of the channel, you guys know that sometimes I just dip the fuck out. I like will pop out of the game and just give up, because the moment that this game becomes hard and it feels like it's not fun, lights off, turn the computer off, do something else, because I don't want to do this as a job. This is not why I got into making this park. It's a complete passion product, or a passion project, and I'm gonna keep it like that. So let's hit the bowl, chat. Let's hit the mother loving bowl. Why Ask Why? Yeah, shout out to Why Ask Why. He suggested that we change the turnaround in the tunnel. He's gonna see this video, so when you see the video, drop a W in the Discord. Why Ask Why? Let's see. Okay, so that section right there, it looked like we were a little bit underbanked right here. I think we can bank a little bit harder. This section here seems a little bit underbanked, but let's check the real POV and see how we're looking. Up. It's a little dark in here, so it's hard to catch. We might have to use a different POV because the aperture on this camera is causing a dark section here and we can't see shit. So let's check another POV. Let's check our POV. Okay, let's check this one. TX2, you back? Let's go.
What?
So if you just tune back in, TX, we are comparing the POV right now, just to make sure that we got some nice accuracy. Can't wait till we get to these little support columns. That's really gonna dial in the look here. But let's continue forward and just make sure that we are we're doing this ride justice here. We ain't cutting too many corners here. We'll cut a few corners. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but we want to make sure that it has the life of Apocalypse and it feels good. So let's see what we got here. Let's go back to that tunnel because I know it's like really dark and we can't see quite what's going on here, but maybe we can find a POV where it's just camera is able to light this section up. I can't catch it. You know what? I'm just gonna go off of how the camera's moving, and it's slightly banked. It's slightly banked, so we might be fine. So long as this section is nicely banked. I know that it probably fucking took away our S-bin here. It loves to take that away, so we're gonna bring some of that back in. Because this is actually supposed to be a nice turn into this, but the smoothing always takes that away. So we'll put a little adjustment back into there, and then we'll smooth into it and see if we can get that nice turn and kind of take some of the stresses off the train as it comes into this. Because if it was such an underbanked turn, you get your shit wrecked right there. So I mean, you do get your shit wrecked either way right there, but like if it was that underbanked, chat, yo shit would be wrecked. Like we talking coma, sending you to the higher place. Like fuck. So y'all think this shit's bad? You guys never rode Cyclone. This ride is 1,000 times better than Cyclone, and everyone shits on this ride, but this compared to Cyclone is like a breath of fresh air. You literally will have to see a chiropractor after riding Cyclone. I rode it one time and I hurt my knee so fucking bad. Like, I kid you not, chat. I hurt my knee like legit on the ride to where I was like limping a bit. And I was just like, maybe I should have said something to Magic Mountain. But after the first drop and that little turnaround, oh my God, my knee hit the inside of the cart. Ooh. Dude, that was a lawsuit waiting to happen. That fucking ride, Cyclone. I'm so glad it's gone. Did any of you guys ever ride Cyclone? Let me know in the chat. That's a rare credit. Shout out to all 10 of you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Help your boy out. We might hit 900 today. We only 500 subscribers away from the 900 subscriber. Who is gonna be the 900 subscriber? I said I was gonna remember my 800 subscriber. I forgot your name, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. So if you're in here, I think it might be Bubbles or Andrew, but yeah, I remember you, bro. The 800 subscriber. I remember that moment. I just don't remember your name. So if you see this video, drop that comment because you know who you are. So get back into it. Let's get back into it. I didn't even see how this rode, chat. Like I was talking so much, I get distracted with this game. I just love talking to you guys and just kind of just debriefing in my brain. Let's get to that section one more time. How are you guys doing today? Like who is all in this piece? We got TX2, we got Free, we got Shimo, but it's 6 more people in here. Who's in here? Don't be afraid. Say what's up. Drop a W in the chat. Show some love. But let's get serious here. Let's see how this section is going and see how our transitions are working here. I like it. Nice turn. Let's see if this whips us, throws us in there. That was great. I fuck with it. It still doesn't have that offset S-bend turn that it's supposed to, but I lost so much of the shaping when I try to smooth it, and I'm just gonna live with that the way that it is now because I think that it's fine. So let's take a look at this from another corner here. And let's see what we have here. It starts to make its downwards thing in the middle, so let's see if we're doing the same thing. Pretty much. We're looking solid. I love it. I love this game, chat. I just love watching this shit go around and around. But give me 1 second, chat. We about to smoke it up in a bit. I know I keep saying that, but I just keep moving around and keep doing and shuffling and moving. So we're gonna get this fucking tunnel right. I know that I need to delete some of it and adjust for what we've done. I'll be so happy when this tunnel is done. Like, I think I may, at least until we get half of the tunnel done, that's where I'm gonna stop. How are you guys liking the update so far? Any of you guys download the DLC? Who's got the DLC? How you guys liking that RMC? Woo! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, chat. I just took a huge bong rip. Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Hell yeah, you living vicariously. I feel that, Shimo. Sometimes I don't play the game and I watch people play all the time. Like, you gotta have the right energy to play this game, and you gotta have inspiration. Fuck, I'm not even gonna lie, chat. My fucking mind is spinning right now. I just hit this bong. I need like 5 seconds. I need like 2 minutes, chat. Hold up. Holy shit.
God damn.
Holy shit. We about to take. Oh shit. I haven't smoked in like a week, chat. I haven't smoked in like a bong. And hit. Oh my god, once I can't even talk. Fuck.
God damn.
Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. That one fucking got me.
God damn.
Woo! Oh, okay. Ooh-wee. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. I wish this game was multiplayer, y'all. I wish we could bring somebody in and you guys could like fucking walk around while we're doing some shit. While I'm doing some shit in the background, we have other people helping in. Like that shit. This game would be next level shit if it was multiplayer, like true multiplayer. All right, I'm about to lock in, chat. I'm about to fucking lock the fuck in. Let's fucking go. I might get really nerdy, chat. When I get faded, I just fucking start detailing on shit that has no business getting detailed. So, franchise mode is multiplayer, but it's not. It's still single player. Single player, aka with sharing your map. I love this game, but Frontier, you guys know y'all need y'all. I'm not gonna say that because I still want to be part of the Frontier like invite list. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Frontier, but in the grand scheme of things, them marketing this in 2024 or 2024 summer, when this was announced, I was on vacation and I seen the multiplayer little slide saying it was gonna be like actual multiplayer. Do you know how crazy my body went? I was just like, whoa, what? Oh my god, I was losing my mind. I was like, I can't wait till this game comes out. And then to find out that it's not multiplayer, that you can just share the map, and then like, wait, what? That was so disappointing, child. So disappointing. That was so disappointing. But enough of that. We are here. The game is this. We won't complain. We're going to get to building. If you guys just joined, this is my lovely Apocalypse creation. We are working on its tunnels, and please ignore the makeshift and the roughness of the build here. It's really like this in real life, with the shed showing a lot of wear and tear on this tunnel, because it's supposed to have this whole like apocalyptic vibe, like things are falling apart. So I tried the best I could to replicate that feel. So let's get in here and let's kick some shit, move some shit, fix some shit, and see what we can do here. I'm almost wanting to take away the catwalk here. I've been thinking about this for a couple days here, that if I take the catwalk off, then I won't have to extend so far on the shape here, because this catwalk is extremely wide and it's not here in real life. They don't have a catwalk there. So let's see what happens when we take that off. Yes, chat. That is exactly what we need. We're just gonna take the catwalk all the way off until we exit the tunnel. And I knew that's what it needed. I knew it, because look how fucking wide this tunnel was gonna get. It was gonna get massive. It's turning into a fat square. So let's get in here. Now, I want you guys to bear with me. My building is going to be a little bit slower than usual. We're going to slow some shit down because I need to learn how to build with the controller. Because unfortunately, for whatever reason, I think my mouse is just too fucking small, or the setup, my table or whatever, or I'm getting older, arthritis, all that. I don't know. I'm fucking 31, chat, but playing with the mouse and keyboard hurts my hand, my wrist, for whatever reason, just fucking hurts. So I need to learn how to play this shit with the controller. But this build or this little section that we're working on is it's so complicated with the angles that I can't use the controller. So I'm kind of like gonna go exactly against what I need to do. Like my hand hurts even just putting it in the position of using this fucking keyboard. I play a lot of piano, so that's partially why my hand hurts trying to do this shit. Okay, so what's good, Bubbles? AKA Matt. Matt, were you the 800 subscriber? I'm trying to remember. Earlier I was trying to remember. I was like, I'm gonna remember the guy that said he was the 800 subscriber, but I don't remember now. Alright. This angle is fucked. When I made my vinyl groups in the Forza, I needed the mouse too, because it was just too sensitive for controller. Yeah, it's just certain sections like this, how tight the angles have to be. I just can't use the controller. You can't get that precise, or maybe you can, and I'm just not that patient. But I feel like the clicks that are coded for the controller, the individual spaces that they've made between each point, like going like this, there's a small millimeter or small, like even smaller than that, that you can move with the mouse that you can't get with the controller. So let's see if we can hug this new angle that we've created here. And if you guys just tuned in, I took the catwalk off this section here so that we can get a tighter tunnel, because the catwalk was causing a huge ass tunnel, and it was gonna look like a huge fat worm wrapping around the side of the structure. And it's not supposed to look like that. It's really supposed to be underneath the cone, or the main structure that's supporting the top part of this. We're gonna figure out what's gonna happen here, because I honestly, I think we fucked up again. Because I don't know if I'm gonna do the crazy design that we have here. Because let me see how this is going. It looks like I want to get this as accurate as possible. We may do some crazy shit and make all this. Oh, it wasn't you? Damn. Yeah, that was almost 100 ago, Matt. That was we're about to hit 900. So if you guys are in the fucking live and you ain't subscribed, what? Do you see what we're doing here? I may attempt to build all this shit. What? All of it. What? But I gotta check this angle here. I need to get to the 2D. Okay, so for sure, it's about, let's see, let's check. I know this is nerdy, but I told you guys, that's what we live for sometimes. We're gonna measure what is the distance between this edge of the catwalk to the end of the tunnel. So let's go here. End of our tunnel is here. We're gonna get 24 feet. 24 feet is the separation between this point and the end of our tunnel. So it is technically away from the top part. So we are doing good, but let's just see. Let's just see, chat. Let's just see if we have enough room. Because before we make the tunnel, why not make it at an accurate size? Because these little things will kick you in the ass later if shit is not right. And for a wooden roller coaster like this, the structure's profile really determines how the structure of the supports are going to be. So just for shots later down the line, I really would like the supports to look correct. So I'm almost feeling like I feel like I went too far out, because if we're just gonna if we want to avoid using custom support beams and we just play with the structure itself and have it look like how it's supposed to, this should be more inwards and just kind of like, that's why I wanted to see how much space we had right now. It's saying that's 24 feet. Where is our statue? Gotta use the same statue, chat. It's just like if you guys haven't been on the live, I used the same statue in this whole build. Brotherly's, he's in here somewhere. The statue, we're gonna find him. He's like Waldo. If you guys see him, there he is. My boy, Brother Lee. Here he is. Okay, so let's take him. So if you didn't know, if you grab anything and you press the M key or move, you can see how far you're moving an item. If you see the little blue there, and you can see how far you're moving it. So technically like a measuring device. So let's take our boy right here and let's place him where we had that measuring point on Google Maps. So let's put him up here. And we're gonna put him on the rail. Put him right up there. Bam. Okay, so my boy's up here. Don't try this at home, kids. He's a professional. A professional at this shit. So, alright, look. He's there now. Let's see how much feet we have between where our supposed end of our tunnel is. So our tunnel would be technically here, which is 30 feet. I knew we're too wide. It just felt a little bit too wide. And I believe the other one was 24.5, right? 24.7. So technically 25 feet. We need 25 feet and we're 30 feet away. I knew it. I could see it. I could see it, chat. So what we can do to fix this is simply bring this banking 5 feet to the left. I know this is super nerdy, but this is going to control the shape of this and also the ride experience of how this is supposed to behave in this section. By shortening this section here, we're going to get a lot more speed going into our little offset S-bend turn thingy. So let's get 5 feet closer. So we're at 49. Let's bring it down to 44. Oh shit. The only thing is this doesn't have a measuring of how far it's moving, which is unfortunate. Scenery is prioritized in this game over coaster building, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's keep moving. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. I feel like it's here. At least the structure's there. It's naturally forming. I wish it would just stay there, because it looks like it wants to be there, about right there. Maybe we can bring it in. We are all broke. We are all broke, bro. You got that damn right. Yeah, nobody. I mean, I want to buy it. I want to buy the DLC, but why can't the structure stay there? Chat? What? Why that shit won't stay there? If it would stay there, oh, I guess it would be a fucking issue, but it'd be all over in your face. But yeah, I'm gonna get the DLC as we need it because right now we don't need it. There's nothing in the pack except the Main Street stuff, the walls, the new textures and stuff. They look cool. I would have to learn some new stuff. I think I'm just gonna buy it. Chat, you guys gonna make me buy it, but I didn't plan on buying it until I really need it, and I feel like we don't need it yet to keep building the shit that we're working on. Until we get to Wonder Woman, we really don't need it. So I'm thinking that's where we need to be right there. We did lose a foot on the banking or the top for whatever reason. So let's check our boy right here and see if we're at 24 or 25 feet. I feel like we are now 25 feet. But let's get centered. Because he's not even centered now. And let's bring this down to... Oh, you know what I could have did? Let's just see. Well, let's try it like this for a second. We're going the wrong direction. This is perfect. Perfect. 25 is where we're at right here. The tunnel should begin right there. Wait, actually, this is why we want to check our shit in 3D. Oh. That's 10 feet. That's too close. $28.99, now $18.99. It was $28.99. I thought it was always 18. Well, at least when I seen it, it was 18. I'd never buy it for 28. That's like a quarter of the price of the game. It's like, I mean, I'd buy it. What am I saying? I'd buy it. Okay, so we are tweaking on this shit here, chat. This is a little nerdy part of these things you guys don't see, but this is how you get the accuracy. So we're just gonna move him 25 feet towards the structure and see if we got enough room here. And then let's bring him up. And that should be at the rail. Oh my god, I used the wrong one. Yeah, 26 and 25, give or take. That's close enough. So now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to build the fucking structure on top of it because it's not naturally coming on top of it. Pause. But we'll get to the custom supporting of it as we finalize the structure. So let's just go through this section because I did change some shit here. Let's just ride it one time and see what needs to be adjusted. I'm pretty sure I know I need to just run through it like once with the smooth. So let's do that. Okay, so controller just not controlling. Okay. Okay. I might have fucked the profiling, but we just gonna go with that. I feel like it needed that. Let's give it a ride. Damn. Come on. How do you click shit with controllers? Jesus Christ. How do you guys do this? Oh my god. Let's go. Alright, so if you just popped in randomly and you're at this section of the stream, trying to get this tunnel section together, it's giving me a little bit of issues. Probably the most difficult part of this build so far. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay, everything else is cool. I kind of want to smooth it one more time, but honestly, the ride in real life is not even this smooth. So let's push forward with this tunnel. We gotta fix our roofing now, because none of this is accurate to where we need to be. So let's see. I think we can even delete this too. This can go. That's it. Alright, so now let's get moving here. Need that one for the interior. So let's get our curb going. Oh no, we're gonna have to delete all this shit. Our curb is already here. Don't be afraid to delete your shit, chat. Fuck that shit. Let's go back and get it right. Here we go. We're getting into the fucking nitty gritty. We're all up in the shed. Can't back out now. Let's save this. Damn, I really deleted everything, honestly. Didn't even realize it. Fuck it, it was necessary. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe we do the roof all the way over and then we come back and do the sides. Let's try that, because then at least we have kind of like a tracing of where everything needs to be. And I don't have to like keep putting each piece by piece together, which was getting like kind of draining. I felt like I wasn't getting too much done. So let's get the whole roof sketched out, because it really is the main kind of, it's the main thing. It's literally, it's the roof, it's the ceiling. So the ceiling is has an elevation change and curvature, and it's really shaping the kind of like what the box is going to look like. So I'm going to just focus on doing that, and then we'll get the walls and the surface, or the bottom of it, after. This is throwing me off here because this is not the true edge. These need to go away. I might have to do that whole section, because honestly, I feel like there's no catwalk here anymore. It's just, let's do that. All right, Shimo, tune in on the next one. I'm still gonna be chopping in on it. You can still catch the video anyway after I hop off. So if you guys wanna catch the video later and you guys gotta do what you gotta do, I feel you. The video will be uploaded later after the stream. This is a very time-consuming thing, but sooner than later, this will be a complete thing. And maybe we can put some lights in here. We can do what Six Flags didn't have the budget to do. Boom. Boom. We might have a little bit of seepage right here. We might have to adjust these just a slight bit. Or we take the whole thing. Let me make sure I got everything. I can't see if I got everything. I knew it. Okay, now I got everything. Okay, so now that it is a building, we can move it a little bit to the left. Or maybe even a resize might be a better idea to keep that shape. And then we can kind of, yeah, that's actually brilliant. Resize it. Bring it in. Let's see if we can get underneath the natural beam so we don't have to recreate that shit. So if that was to be a thing, I have to come in just a little bit. Does that affect it? No. Fuck it. It's not going to be one-to-one chat. I want to make this section look just like how it is in real life, but we're going to have our own little thing going on. It's going to look very close, but I'm trying to think of how we can get this to hug in there and I basically want the roof to be underneath how it is right here and continue this pattern of it being kind of clipped by the top structure here. So I have to kind of go inwards with the roof, but also I know what to do. We got to go a little bit wider. We do that. We go up a little bit. Now the structure will naturally curve with this. But I need to be turning more here, so let's get a better turn here so we can kind of really get this masterpiece to look how it's supposed to, because it's a really masterpiece work of woodmanship here. This structure it's kind of amazing. So let's give it its just due and try to replicate it as much as possible as I can get my mind to wrap around what's happening. So we want like a hard turn here. So we can be in the structure. Something like that. But let's take that whole curve and just bring it like that. See if we can connect the dots and bring them together. Now we don't want a flush look, so if things are like kind of sloppy, that's exactly what I'm going for. We don't want that flushed perfect look, because that's not the design. So I want it to look like things are kind of like just flopped on top of each other. Makeshift, apocalyptic, third world roller coaster type shit. But let's see. Let's continue onward with this shit, because now I have a good idea of like what the hell is happening. So let's turn a bit here. We're building, chat. We're building. We're getting this shit done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at it's starting to turn. It's starting to curve. Get that curve. Okay, so now we just need to make sure that our elevation is right, our angle with the clearance of the track or the train, because we are kind of going up a bit. So let's get the train to pass by one time, shall we? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here she goes. Appreciate all 4 of y'all in the chat. Let's go. Okay, let's check our clearance. Let's see what we got. Okay, are we good? Are we good? How we feeling here? Looks legit. Let's get this one. Stick to the pattern of having everything above the line, and we can have some jagged edges at the top, but not in the interior. Free, period. Period. This is coming out way better than the first tunnel design. I needed a week or two to figure out this shit in my head, chat. I've been thinking about this when I was at work. Like, the tunnel has a certain idea or a certain structural situation that's going on that's kind of very important to the look, and I was like not getting to it the way that I was going about it. It was going to be very, 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 very time consuming. So doing it this way allows the stream to be a little bit more entertaining too, because we can build more with less. Less is always more, chat, in everything. Less is always more. At least in this game. And in music. Okay. I'm getting tired. Fuck. Oh no. I've been working all day, chat. Fuck. I'm trying to hang in there with y'all. Don't think, take a hit. Just go. I know. That last hit got me fucked up. Fucking had me. I couldn't say shit for 2 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm about to do that. I need to take a hit and just like, cause that's how we got to this, chat. Like, if you guys didn't realize what happened, I took a massive hit and deleted everything. And fucking re-profiled the whole corner of this ride. That's what happens when you partake in the green. It just makes you think, and you just start doing shit. So like, look how smooth that turn is. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god.
God damn!
Oh my god, it looks good, that top. Oh my god. Do you guys see these edges? Do you see these edges? Oh my god, I didn't even plan on it to look this good, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this game. Damn. Frontier. They got some addicting shit going on here. It's like so rewarding. So rewarding to get shit done in this game. Like, oh my. Okay, so I'm gonna pack this little bowl. We're gonna take a little a POV on the apocalypse real quick while I pack this bowl, and then we're gonna go in again and get this shit, because this is very time consuming but very rewarding when you get done with the what you're working on. You guys know, you guys are here. If you play the game, you guys realize how much time is put into the littlest thing. You think you're gonna make a box, that box is gonna take you 20 minutes to make that box. You think you're gonna make a fucking whole station, that station's gonna take you 4 hours, if not 8 hours. Fucking threads, chat. People just love to argue on that shit. Y'all fuck with threads? That should be called argue. The app should just be called argue. That's all people do on threads is argue. They live for it. They die for it. If you don't write shit on there that's people can argue about, the app does not promote it. Woo, we just got our head chopped off. Okay, hold up. We need a POV. That camera right there made us look like we had no headroom, so we're gonna have to go and check the front bumper, because that was like, we just got decapitated there. Let's try that one more time. One time for the one time. Drop a like in the video. Let me see them likes go up just a little bit.
He needs some milk.
All that. Come on. So let's see if we have enough headroom, because that last run made me feel like we didn't. When we looked at it from a 3D perspective, it felt right, but that's why we always check it in multiple perspectives. So let's just go through here and see what we got going. Nice and smooth, buttery. Smoother than it is in real life, unfortunately. Okay, we got enough room. We're living life good. Ooh, loving it. Woo! Let's go. This layout is just really coming together. Roll around the queue a little bit. Little ejector. Boom. Take us back home. Bring us down. This little section here could be a little bit more accurate. I might adjust that a little bit more. I don't know if it's necessary, but we're gonna see if anything gets messed up by my layout, like with the queue section. If anything is intruding on the queue because of the track layout, then I will adjust it. But if it's not necessary, then we will keep the layout the way that it is now. Apocalypse is now becoming one of my favorite rides, chat. Like, I say this about every ride that I build, but you just have like a way more appreciation of these rides when you start building every piece of its world. So like, let's take a look at the nighttime lighting here that we have on Apocalypse. it just has like a really cool vibe. I know a lot of people will probably dip out on here because when it gets dark, I don't know why a lot of people leave. But don't leave. Don't leave. I'm still here. So let's get in here and let's just take a vibe walk on what we have here. So this is the vibe that I wanted to set off for Apocalypse at night, and it's really starting to come together, chat. The area in, what is this shit called, the underground, I really wanted to have this aesthetic of, you know, what they were trying to do at Magic Mountain, where it's like street racing slash apocalypse world, and just kind of really make sure that the theming is more there than it is in real life. And I'm going to kind of do that with the lighting. I'm not going to add any like extra props, but with the lighting, we're going to really bring out the more not devilish, but just like dramatic vibes in Apocalypse than there is in the real ride. So we'll have a lot of reds, a lot of orange and greens in this queue here. So let's walk through and we'll kind of go through, and I'll give you guys that. Oh wait, my bad, chat. The lights are not on because the timing is off. So let's get that timing right, and let's bring our music back, right? Let's get the vibes going again. Vibe out with me. Let's vibe out on the music as long as we can, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers and we're monetized, only thing that we're going to be listening to, chat, is music that I make, and that's going to be fire too. But all these vibes that we've been listening to over the course of like the last 3-4 months streaming, we're no longer going to be able to do that, and I'll just start making some music similar to it. So yeah, so we'll be having some changes coming in soon, because we only need like 100 more people to get 1,000 subscribers, chat. We're so close, so close. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to your boy. We turning up 10 years in the game with these Planet Coaster videos. Took me 10 years to get almost 1,000 subscribers, chat. It's been a hell of a fucking journey. And I'm really not here for subscribers, but it does feel good to have an audience be part of this journey that I have partaken on. It's kind of insane. But this is something that I want to leave the community, this park, this creation, just like I did with the first one. But this one just gives a lot more detail than I've ever done on any Planet Coaster creation. So, not to get on some cryptic shit, if I was to die today, I just want to be able to leave this with you guys, like something that 10, 15, 20 years later down the line, your kids are like looking at this shit and it's like, oh my god, this digital version exists. Maybe the park doesn't even exist in 20 years and it gets foreclosed because of like financial reasons, like who knows. But this digital version and the first version in Planet Coaster 1 will always be here as long as like the internet is thriving. So I kind of want to leave this like digital imprint on the Planet Coaster community. So everyone can experience what I've experienced at this park. And if you guys been to the park as a kid, or even just as an adult, I think the first time going to this park, it's just like it's an experience that's not like any other park out there. So with that being said, that's why I've committed to doing this bullshit.
He needs some milk.
Oh my god, all of them. I hit all the cues because I need all the fucking help and love in life to get through this shit. Honestly, that's why I take some breaks, y'all. Chat. Like, I know you guys are here for the Apocalypse build, but we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. the way that I continue to be able to build shit like this is just living life and coming back to the game when I'm inspired to do it. And sometimes I come in here and I only play for like an hour, but an hour a day here and there has led to what we have here now. So, you know, progress takes time. Like look at what we have, you know, not to get off topic, but GTA 6. GTA 6, y'all. 13 years later. They've been working on a goddamn masterpiece. And that's kind of like, I'm not going to take that long to build this shit. There's no way. I want to finish this map by the end of the year. But the ambition of that game's map definitely inspires me to like build this world to just another unexpected level of detail that everyone can experience on any rig. And what I mean by experience is like, I just want to have this work on any decent computer and you have no hiccups. Like right now, I'm playing on a 2080 Ti i9-9900, a decent rig. I got this back in the pandemic, like literally, actually, I got this computer in 2020, but I believe it's like a 2019 rig, like one of the best rigs you can get at that time. But that being said, the rig is almost 8 years old and it runs this park amazingly. So my whole goal with this build is to make sure that you guys can play it and that it has minimum to no lag if you have a decent gaming computer. And what I mean by decent, you guys know what I mean, like you've invested into like a rig that's $500 to $1,000, unfortunately. So if you guys have a decent rig, this will work perfectly on your game. So that's the mission here, because this is a very intense build here, and you see how effortlessly I'm flying over. We have no hiccups. The game is running very beautifully, but it could even run a lot better. Like I actually popped into a map that had like little to nothing in it, and I thought the game had like something wrong with it because it was running. The frame rate was so high. I've never seen the game run like that. I haven't experienced an empty park yet or a single creation that's small in this game. So with the recent update, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they've done something. These little sneaky guys at Frontier, they've done something with the processing of the game again. But the frames, at least on my game, have increased by maybe, on average, maybe like 5 to 10 frames in most places. So like when you play this game with just like one ride, this game looks absolutely OD cracked. Realism looks insane. Like if there's no guest on the ride, it looks photorealistic 100%. Like just give you guys a little small idea of what I'm talking about. Like I wish I had a 4080 Ti or like a 50 series to give you guys. Something crazy is going on with the textures. They keep polishing their textures or their the detail or the shaders or something, but each major update, they keep detailing the game, and it's looking like absolutely just like, look at this. Now would you look at this? Like, not to get too nerdy, chat, but would you look at this? Like, chat, like, look at the shadows. Look at how, oh my god. Like, man. And this world is just running perfect. We got 2 trains running on Apocalypse. We're running the game on full blast. All these attractions, fire, fucking, all these different simulations happening in here, and it's running flawlessly. Shout out to Frontier. Amazing game. So I think it's time we go where we always go, chat. And if you know, you know. I haven't looked at what you guys are saying because I'm vibing, but we're going over here to let's go over here to, let's change it down. Let's get the Let's get the vibe over here to like a different orientation here. I like to have the sun on the ride so I can see what's happening. It just gives it a better feel, almost like photorealistic. So would you look at this? It's coming together now, chat. It's coming together very beautifully. So give you guys a nice little fly around, just a little. For me, this is a nice physical break. I like to do these little fly arounds, talk to you guys, and just kind of bullshit around because the building side of this game can be kind of very minute and just mindless, soulless. But it gets done. I swear we build shit on here, chat. I swear we build shit. You guys see the shit. If you're here, you guys know I get busy. But we gotta take that mental break. We gotta take it in and see what we're doing, because we're building a world here. We're not just like slapping shit together. We're building a world here. This is like GTA 6 for me, honestly. I'm building worlds here, and you guys are the goddamn people inside of it. So let's see what you guys are talking about. I've been talking shit for a minute. West Coast Racer not racing. West Coast Racer is not racing. It's fucking pissing me off too. Okay, so West Coast Racer stopped being synced up because my mods just randomly stopped working. The no track limit mod randomly after not this update but the last update, it just fucked over my mod and it just doesn't register that it's in there. And that mod would allow you to put a hold on the ride that I can no longer put a hold on. The hold time is only at like 10 seconds now, and I was able to hold it for like 20 seconds, and now I can't do that. So I have to figure out another system to get them to race. They race on the first cycle, so if we just pause it here, it's unfortunate, but they will race on the first cycle, but we will have a better result for this in the future. Hi chat, I don't even remember packing this. So there they go. They'll race. It's still off sync though. I can do better than this. It's okay for now. But we're gonna get it back to where it was like 2 out of 3 races. Now it's just like completely out of sync, and they're not synced up how it was. The unfortunate thing with these updates is I don't know if they'll ever remain synced. So they keep changing things in the game's coding, and it affects small things like the intervals. The interval launches was one of the main reasons why this ride worked, was controlling when a train was scheduled to leave versus the next one. And they changed the interval chiming, which they patched it, but I changed my interval timing when they changed theirs. And when that happened, now we have this result of it being completely but the ride's done. It looks good. I'm very, very happy with the layout of it. Very proud of it. It looks great. Feels good. We're gonna get Apocalypse to look very similar in the level of detail and performance as far as like profiling and how it behaves. So let's get back over to the star at hand, because West Coast Racer is a looker, and I just love the support structure. It's honestly like amazing. But let's get over here to business. We're about to hit this Bolski. And turn up a little bit for me. Turn up, turn up. Hold up. Let's get on this front row. Or actually, let's do some weird shit. Let's get some whiplash. Chat, let's get some whiplash. Hold up. Who's all here? You guys rocking out? We got 3 people rocking out. Appreciate you guys rocking out on a Monday. Let's go. All right, Free. This one's for you, bro. I'm about to hit this bowl. Hopefully, I don't pass out. I still gotta build this shit. But we're gonna get a little whiplash in the back seat. A reason why I got to this camera angle is so I can see the clearance. And right now, I just seen that we are rocking. We're good, chat. If you guys just joined in, we are vibing out. We're riding Apocalypse in the back to see if our clearance was good with our tunnel. And it is looking good, feeling good. If you ever get a chance to go to the park, make sure you get a back ride on this ride. The drop is actually good. But you gotta do it for your first ride of the day. Get in that back seat. First ride of the day, all the way in the back. You're gonna have an amazing time. What's good, TP? AKA Parkitect. I just know you as TP, bro. I'm gonna just forever call you TP. You be changing your name and shit. TP, I deleted everything. We got in here, hit that bowl, fucking said fucking fuck all that. Deleted everything, and then we went in and did some awesome work here. The only thing I'm not liking is this protrusion of the roof. If I go down, are we gonna destroy the train? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's check our clearance. Whoo! I don't know. I don't know about that, chat. Is that OSHA approved? What do you guys think, chat? Are they screwed? Oh my god. They have no arms, so I can't see how much like the arm clearance is. Like they're totally screwed here. Oh, let me see. Let's see if we can finesse this. I think I'm gonna just go for the wood sticking through. Or maybe we can the only way that we can fix this is if we fix the curvature of this roof. And that means change everything. Or at least this piece here. Let's see. Let's do it. We would have to technically be lower. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a little issue here. The clearance in general is fucked. It's too high still. Or just this structure is coming down too low. I wonder if there's any way to get around that. Can I? We're gonna have to bring the track down. That's the only option here. Is bring the track down. Let's take more of it. One week till Ohio. Go ahead to the point. To Cedar Point. Let's go. That's vibes. Hope you got the fast pass. That shit has like 1 million people in there, legit. I guess Magic Mountain's like that too, but I feel like it feels like way more people at Cedar Point because I'm not used to being at Cedar Point, so I was kind of overwhelmed of how many people were at every single ride. It's like no ride. Actually, 2 rides were kind of a walk-on. But everything else, Raptor, every single ride when I went had a hour plus long ride. Still Vengeance had a 3.5 hour long ride. Line. So, hope you got the fast pass. I'm gonna try to hit the big 5 on the day to avoid the crowds, and the day 1 is on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit Cedar Point. I don't know if I'm gonna get there this year. I already been, so it's not like a super priority, but I didn't get to hit Vengeance, so I really want to get on. It's kind of crazy. What's that ride? The park itself is not amazing, but Busch Gardens, their RMC is absolutely insane. Absolutely just bonkers. Like that drop, color scheme, intensity. It kind of just thinking about that ride makes my heart kind of go a little faster because I know I'm like picturing myself riding it. Iron Gwazi I think is one of the best RMCs in the world as far as like intensity. I haven't even ridden it, but just the POV and seeing what's happening, I already know like that is like if you enjoy just nonstop, just pure transition after transition after transition, I think it's the best thing that they've made so far. And they've just keep getting better at it. It just shows on their track record as they keep going through their builds. They're just kind of like keep pushing the limits. So like Iron Gwazi is kind of like a test to, they made Still Vengeance, and they're just kind of like, okay, what else can we do here with these layouts? So it's interesting. They've kind of tamed down on what their mission is, because no one's or maybe the park's kind of, I don't know what's going on in the behind the scenes, but it seems like RMC is not really going for the craziest rides now with their Raptor models being sold. Like these Raptor models that they have, they can do some crazy shit if they wanted to. Like those Raptor models can do over 200 feet, and they can do some absolutely monstrous layouts. But parks are not either paying for those, or they're just not coming up with layouts that make sense for parks. But I feel like their idea of RMC is just not focusing right now on just extreme intensity. Maybe they're taming things down on the hybrids because of people are complaining about bruised legs. Yeah, it's just like, I love Twisted Colossus, but it hurts to ride some rides. Some rides are not the best on it. the system is just not the best. I haven't been on the well, actually, I rode Wonder Woman, and that's their newest design, and it's something about the way that it pulls you around. At least for being a taller person, the ankles are just getting kind of intensely moved around. But maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's so that we don't get screwed in these inversions. Like, they've done a lot of stress testing on dummies to see what's possible, what we can take without like physically getting injured. So I wouldn't think that these things are there for no reason. They may be like slightly uncomfortable, but I would think the slight uncomfort is to prevent possible injury. That's just like thinking of it as like an engineering point. Like, okay, so at these any moment at like if you think about a train design, at any moment in the ride, the forces on it have to be able to not injure any point of your body. So I'm pretty sure they like stress test the train. So they're like, oh, all right, this is when a person's ankle will break. Like for real though, like when they're making these designs, like they have like these pressure points of when you're gonna get injured and how much a human can take. So that's how you got the design that we have, and it's, I don't know. I feel like also some of the designers they're like coaster enthusiasts, but they don't ride that many coasters themselves, so they're just like, they make some crazy shit and then they don't get on it themselves like often to be like really feel what that ride's gonna do over time. I don't know, just tangent, because some of the ride ankle designs, even on Tatsu, I was just it's very questionable. Sorry, I'm like looking at this angle. This is some weird fucking shit. Sorry, chat. This is a weird angle, and we might have to go even sharper. I knew it. Hold up. Let's get this edge going here. We want to follow this. This is our teacher right here. This is our freaking life, this angle here. So I need to match that angle. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that and come back this way. Sheesh. We've gone too far. Oh, fuck this song. We're going to the, I'm feeling like we're going to the fucking mountaintops. We're going to, what's that bullshit? Not bullshit, but there's this one song that literally, oh, there it is. We're traveling. We're gonna fucking travel. Let's go, chat. Okay, so Alan Scheich he's a crazy man. That is one of the very few people, the designers, he rides the stuff that he designs, and he's an enthusiast that cares about the experience. But I don't know if all of them do. He's kind of like one of the verbal ones that I was able to get on camera and voice his love for the rides. So maybe they are all like that. Who knows? I feel like you have to really enjoy the ride anyway, or enjoy roller coasters a lot to dedicate your life to creating or engineering these rides. So at some point they enjoyed them. Oh yeah, this fucking song gets loud. They mastered that shit on fucking 13. Put that bitch on 4%. Okay. Alright, chat. Let's get back to it. He said I was going to buy the No Limits 2 Professional to see it was $60. Oh, fuck no. Now that is an investment. I didn't even know the DLC was 1.5 gigs. It was pretty meaty upgrade. There's a lot of pieces in there. That's why I haven't even wanting to really buy it, because one, it's a shitload of new pieces. And it's gonna make me have to like see what's in there, and then that is gonna kind of like slow down the process of the build by me just seeing like, oh, look at this. Ooh, we can use this. We can use this. So I'm gonna finish the build, at least Apocalypse build, with everything that we have now, and then when we get to the main street, we'll download the Small Town DLC or whatever it's called, the Parade DLC. Yeah, but we definitely gonna download it because we need to get the RMC single rail coaster. So I'll download it at some point. That'll be fun to make. Can't wait to make that interior for Wonder Woman. It has a very like Greek gaudy feel. And another thing, chat, that has been in my mind for a minute is making the Dark Ride, the Justice League ride. I really think I'm gonna do that. Like, I think that would just really make this build go over the top. Having why is this shit so fucking loud? We'll go into another song because it's so loud. Having the Justice League song, or not the Justice League song, the ride, the Dark Ride, it just would put this build at another experience that I feel like it's missing. So if there's a Dark Ride here and you can completely escape the world of outside and then experience something else, and then you can kind of come out of that and then you're back out here, I think that would really put this recreation on, it'll have another experience here. So we need to turn our fucking angle is off. Excuse my language, but it's fucked up here. We need to turn this bitch. Turn it, turn it, turn it. We're trying to match this one. So what we're gonna do, because we want to go into the structure, we want to be on the structure and hugging the structure, so we're part of the structure, part of the program. So let's do that. this is when it gets sticky. We're fucking recreating a box that's going around a fucking bending curve. What the hell is going on here, chat? What the hell did we sign up for? Why? Why isn't there a button to just put tunnel around this? Like in No Limits. Just click this whole section and put tunnel. Got a trim for the Helfa Honda with the new DLC. I seen that. But the thing about that better is that if we go that route, we can't use our custom station anymore. So, if you guys didn't know, they gave us a tram. I said this earlier, but if you came in later in the stream, we can replace the magic mover that we have here now with the tram system that they gave us. It will look lovely down here, but the thing is, this is a flat station, which is inaccurate. It's only like this is because this is how the game makes it. It's very flat. Now, that's fine. Going up here, I made sure that it was a more accurate station where there's these like sloped stairs and you kind of get off and there's like a ramp. If we use the station that they're going to give us in the tram, I won't be able to do this, and we're going to have to delete all of this, and it's just going to have a flat land, and this whole thing won't be here anymore. It will not really work anymore. We'll have to rethink the design. It might be very oversized if we do that. It's gonna be like I'm still thinking how it's gonna work, but even if we didn't do it, this I think is good enough, right? We can get that tram to go up the hill, but like technically it's doing what it's supposed to do, minus like bringing the people up the hill. So I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? Should we build another tram? Because this one was pretty fire, and then that tram, I don't know how big it is. I feel like it's gonna be a lot bigger, and this one is kind of like almost perfect size. Got a tram for that. Don't say Frontier might do that. I know. What do you mean, like the slope station or any angle station? Because like if this is gonna be a tram system, most trams like in San Francisco are just like old trams. They really don't have a flat surface station. They can kind of like just kind of stop wherever, and that's where their station is. But this one, I think I might just leave it because it looks almost just very identical and it works. But we'll see how my brain feels after I download the DLC and see how big that train is and see what we can do. Because I think this is kind of funny, like how it goes into there and just kind of blows up. It's kind of like a parody of the park. Slope station tunnels. Oh yeah, automatic tunnels. Frontier, please, automatic tunnels on the coaster builder. Give us automatic tunnels and have it shape with the profile of wherever you put it. Give us the tunnels, wood tunnels, metal tunnels, shed tunnels, every material you can possibly think of. Tunnels, at least 3 designs. Do it. Kidding, but that would be awesome though. So let's carry on. It takes a lot of work to get to what we're trying to get done here, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you, I kinda have to fucking handle some shit. I wanted to see if we can get this like done, but let's see if we can get 30 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this done, at least the outline here, in the next 30. But after this 30 minutes, chat, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. So let's get busy. I gotta see the train go through. I think my angle might be too off here. I'm not high enough or some shit. We gotta go higher. Clearance is fire. Actually, come down just a little bit. That looks way better. Yes. Okay, let me just check some shit. That's coming out fire. So chat, I'm gonna be on either, let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna be on at maybe earliest, I say 6 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that. If you guys wanna lock in with me tomorrow, I'll probably be on for a couple hours then as well. This week I don't have as much time as I want to be doing these builds, but I definitely want to get this shed done sooner than later because it's taken a lot of my time to even think about how it's supposed to be done. Usually the builds don't take this long, but it is what it is. We built all of West Coast Racer in 9 days, but that was when we were doing like a streamathon and we were streaming every day, and I was just kind of doing a social test of what happens when you stream every single day for like 8 hours a day. And it was interesting because every single day 100 more people would come watch the stream. So consistency is definitely key. So I definitely just wanted to get in here at least once or twice a week and just make sure I'm showing you guys what's going on, still touching the game, and just being consistent in everything that I'm doing in life right now. So, and with that being said, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long today. Look, we're gonna do our traditional little flyby. We're gonna set a vibe. We're just gonna click on some random shit. Oh, this one. And we're gonna go set the vibe on some hazy shit. Yeah. And then we're gonna go. Let's go. Okay. So, I just noticed some shit too. This doesn't say Six Flags anymore. It says Magic Mountain, and I'm definitely gonna change it to say Magic Mountain. I think that's a way better look for the park, saying Magic Mountain than Six Flags, because the original park's name was just Magic Mountain. So it brings back good trace back to its roots of just being Magic Mountain. So yeah, guys, it's been a nice little cool stream with you guys. How long have we been on? I feel like it's been an hour and a half or so. We've been on for 2 hours. That's what it feels like. It's always about 2 hours where I get kind of like maxed out on this shit. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to pop in on you guys maybe sooner than later. Who knows? I might have extra time in the middle of the day, but you won't know. You will not know. You're not going to know if you don't subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, I try to get on here twice a week and build some shit in here and get closer to finishing this journey that I have kind of engulfed on making my favorite park, my favorite thing to do. Oh my God. So this is looking actually astonishing. Now I just kind of want to go screenshot searching with this whole little scene that we have going here. But yeah, this is the build for the remaining of the period right now. We're getting somewhere, chat. Things are coming together. Life is coming together. On the next episode, or the next stream, we're going to keep fucking with this tunnel until it gets done. But now we have a good understanding of what needs to be done, and it's shaping together on some more realistic architecture that's going to work. And it's not going to look so jank. And any jank part of it is going to look very intentional. But it's looking way more smooth than what it was going to be in the way that I was building before. Because now we have a method in hand on how it's supposed to be built. So we just continue this pattern all the way around. And then once we have the roof done, we simply add the flooring and then the walls. I'm going to do it a little different this time because I felt like I was adding the flooring last time and it kind of fucked things up and it just didn't make sense. But to make the flooring, I think the best way to make the flooring is just simply take the roof and duplicate it and pull it down and build the walls around that. And what I mean by that is this. We will go like this, and basically this will be the flooring for the tunnel, and I'll move it up and just kind of shape it, resize it, and you guys, you know, we'll mess with it. We'll mess around with it, and we'll get the bottom of the tunnel. But we'll do the bottom of the tunnel before we do the sides of the tunnel this time, so that there will be a much more cohesive flooring than what we had before. And I think that will make sure that there's a lot more less leakage of light, or less light entry, because we want the tunnel to be completely dark. So the only way that we're going to get that effect is to make sure that there's not too many entries of light. So that's what we're going to do. Duplicate this top part down there, build the walls around it, and then the tunnel will be done. And that will be working way more smarter than what we were going to do before, because what we were going to do before was going to be crazy. Piece by piece by piece by piece. 897 sub. 897. Are we gonna have to stay here until we hit 900 subs? Fuck. I think that's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna take where are we at? We might have to stay on this shit until we hit 900 subs. We're 3 away. 3 away. If you guys haven't subbed already, make sure you guys motherfucking subscribe to the channel. About to hit 900 subs. I'm gonna stay on this bitch until we hit 900 subs. That's what we're doing. Fuck it.
We're gonna keep building. I am gonna take a small little breather though, cause I've been going 2 hours straight. That's why I'm tired, chat. I've been sitting in this fucking chair for 2 hours. Hold up. We need to drink some water. We need to like do something. Hold up. I'm still here. We gonna stay on this bit. We gonna stay on here until we hit 900 subs. We're gonna continue to build, but I am gonna get like a small little bit. I'm gonna take a little small 5-minute breather, and we're just gonna ride Apocalypse for. We're gonna lap it for a second, cause I want some of this chicken, chat. Let's put it on 80 AOV. I mean FOV. So it looks like we're fucking flying through the track. And here we go. Give you guys that front train. I don't know what I'm doing, I guess. Okay, here we go. Let's go, 900. I'm about to get some of this food, chat, and we're gonna come back and get on this fucking tunnel. Small little food break, chat. I'm gonna be right back. Enjoy the little lapping of a marathoning of Apocalypse. Oh my god, that chicken is so good. Celebration for you guys. It's all 6 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back in like less than 2 minutes. I'm almost done. Appreciate that.
fucking go. I wish I had a fucking coffee, but I know I don't need coffee at 10:48. Okay. Okay, so let's check some shit right now. How many streams analytics will we at? It doesn't see how many we have. The sub count is not active here. Boo. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay. I think we have enough clearance here. I'm just kind of double checking. Because okay. Yeah, we're definitely good. So let's get our turn going. We're missing our angle here. Oh shit. Oh shit. One to another. What's good, my boy? What's good? It's been a minute, but I wasn't saying that oh shit to you, but we got a crazy ass thumbnail about to come up here. Oh my god. Hold up. Wow. Hold up, chat. This game is beautiful. I just want to get this little shot, chat. I want the sun just like on the train. This is like a good screenshot just to see how everything was before it was finished. So I can go back and look at things like this. So this is pretty cool. But yes, one to another. It's been a minute. I don't know if I got on stream last week. I feel like I didn't. I feel like it's been 2 weeks, right, chat? I feel like it's been a minute since I played the game. I just haven't had enough free time to do it. But I'm gonna soon. I'm going to have more time very soon to do this. I'm just kind of like gotta prioritize what I want to get done throughout the week, or time just gets away from me. So if I prioritize making, it a habit to come here and do this on Monday and Tuesdays, or just like twice throughout the week, I feel like I can consistently get a lot of progress done in this build. Because if not, playing this game every 2 weeks is gonna make this a very, very, very long build. But life happens. Sometimes I take hiatuses, check. Sometimes I don't play the game for a month. It happens. life happens and then you just can't play, but you think about playing, and then that's when I watch Mineral. Or I watch who else do I like watching? I like watching Mineral, and I like watching Silverette, and a couple other guys. Rudy. I watch all the main guys. I always watch their shit when I can't play. They keep me mentally hyped for this game. When I can't play this game. Okay. So what I'm thinking that the roof can't be too slanted, because I feel like it curves, like almost flattens out a bit. Let's see here. It's hard to see, but it looks like the roof's flat. Excuse me. Corvus. Yeah, I like Corvus too. Corvus has really good realism builds. I follow him as well. Pretty much follow anyone that's like big in the community. I don't think don't follow them. If they're doing anything that's like what realistic, like Park Bros, or I follow all of them, but I just can't think of everybody's names. But I do watch everybody. Everybody's builds inspire me to keep doing this build. Especially shout out to Mary's Revenge. His Disneyland recreation is on such a next level of detail. Sorry, I'm just kind of like mentally mapping out some things with this ride. That's why I'm on this section over here, kind of like taking pictures with my eyes almost. Do they have a fucking sound wall up here? This is not here anymore. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but this stuff is not here anymore. Yeah. That threw me off. But yeah, I lost my train of thought by looking at all this stuff here. So yeah, I just I continuously watch other creators to get inspired. So I would advise you guys to do the same, as watch my stuff, but watch everybody else's stuff, because then you can see how people's minds are and how they kind of like come up with things. Oh, but I was saying Mary's Revenge, his Disneyland recreation is absolutely stunning, and when I see the level of detail that he does, I'm like, okay, we're not gonna go that crazy, because my computer can't do it, and also just don't have enough patience. He has he's gotten his builds down to a very, very, very structured build, and I just don't have the mind to do so. I could, but I just feel like my brain would explode if I even attempted to have such a structural build. So that's why this build is becoming what you see today. It's not going to be one-to-one. It's just something fun. But that's okay. We're going to keep it moving and keep it grooving on what we can do. And that's what this channel or this build is about. So let's keep on moving and keep grooving here. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys like the video. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so we can, I don't know, become a YouTube partner or some shit. I guess that's what we do. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to keep making videos regardless of how many subscribers are on this channel. Eventually there will be 1,000. Eventually there'll be 5,000. It just really won't change. what we're doing so much. It's just gonna be more people to enjoy what we're doing. I think by like December we should be at like at least 12 to 1,300 people, or who knows, we might have a viral video and the shit goes absolutely bonkers and the world finds out what we're doing here. Who knows? I still haven't made my little comp video of kind of like doing an update. I haven't done one of those in like maybe 4 months of just like a really cinematic video. But like I said before, if you guys follow the stream, I'm gonna do one of those once I finish the underground section, and that will kind of like, that will cap off the whole corner side of this map with Tatsu, because the last video I showcased Tatsu's area, a little bit of it, but finishing the River Rapids, this section, Samurai Summit, and the underground section, that's gonna be a lot of footage and a lot of different angles that I can implement and show like great progress into the park. So the next video that I make is gonna just be like amazing, because it's gonna be able to showcase a lot more of the park than we've ever seen on previous videos. Now that Apocalypse is there, it really changes the scenes that we can go from. And just to put things in like a narrative of what I'm talking about, so like we can go from looking at X2, go on it, let's say this is a shot. I love to do this. These are like little scenes that I get prepared in my mind. Bear with me, chat. And cut. So recently there was fires on these palm trees, if you guys didn't know, so we might do some funny shit like that. Or fuck it, we're here now, chat. We may not make it to the next day. We're gonna throw that shit on there now, just in case, just because I visually want to see it. I want to seize it. The other day, if you guys are not like keeping up with Magic Mountain news, there was a fire on these trees because it's been so goddamn hot in LA. There was a fire in these trees and they were just like ablazing. Yeah, that is great thing. So we're gonna create a little nice scene. I don't know if that's in a tree. It is in a tree. We are going to put the fire on these trees. Yes, arson. Yeah, so yeah, the other day, this is what was going on at Magic Mountain. And just we got a little off topic, but this is what's in store for the video that you guys haven't seen yet. So we'll just go to the ground, and then we can kind of just set up scene. Let's see if X2 comes by. It'd be great if it did. I don't think it's testing. Yes, it's testing. Oh my god, perfect timing. Fuck yeah, let's go. So this would be like a little scene. Yes, that was awesome. Okay, so that, like, basically I didn't do it cinematically. I'm doing it like how we're like live streaming it. But if it was a cinematic approach, we would have more of an angle that's moving slow and like panning out type vibes, or something like a single shot like this. This is kind of epic. You know, we'll place the fire more authentically and have it look more great. But this in itself is pretty awesome. And I'm using this mod right now to zoom in really tight. So if you're wondering how the hell am I zooming in like this, it's a mod.
God damn!
What did I miss for the past months? Not much, Zamar. I haven't been on that much. I'm gonna show you where we're at. We're just showing what was going on over at Magic Mountain the other day. These trees over here were on fire last week. And yeah, just a little Magic Mountain news if you guys are not keeping up with the park in real time. So I'm gonna make a little video showcasing that. I think it's just a little spoof. If you know, you know. Are you trying to mimic Steven Spielberg? With the shots? I don't know. I like Spielberg. I might have his cinematic eye as far as like looking at things, because I do like his production. But no, not at all. So Zamar, this is where we are with the build. If you haven't seen, this is the Apocalypse Plaza. I'm so fucking tired, Chad. Jesus. I'm not too sure if you've seen where we were at last time, but I've gotten here and the fences have like little barbed wire. There's lights now. Chain links that have like this green flare to it, so it looks like they're green, and it's a little transparent. You can see through, just like how it is in the park. And then path kind of goes around. We make our way through. We have like a vibe here now. I kind of added these nettings and the tower. You're on vacation in Alaska? Nice. Nice. Damn, chat, we gotta fucking build another tunnel right here too. We have to build a tunnel from here all the way out here. That one's gonna be crazy. But at least after building this tunnel, we have an idea how to build tunnels. So that was a learning curve that we had to literally get through. Sadly, no roller coasters. Yeah, I don't think there's no theme parks in Alaska, right? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 900 subscribers tonight. I ain't getting off of this thing until we hit 900 subscribers. Who's gonna be the 900 subscribers? 900 subscriber. If you haven't subbed already, it could be you, or it could be like the second person right after you. But you won't know unless you subscribe. So let's see. Let's see who's gonna be the 900 subscriber. I'm gonna check these subs. We at 897. Okay, so that means everybody in here is probably a subscriber, already a subscriber. So we won't push the needle with that one. We may not hit it today. You guys might subscribe later after I get off stream, and that's all good. But I would like to see it real time go to 900, because we kind of like magically got to 900 randomly. Like I remember we hit 800 on stream, and now we're at 900. So shout out to y'all. You guys are fucking with the channel, and I fuck with y'all. So back to the roof. I get distracted here. I do want something sweet though.
God damn!
Okay, so why do we have 2 layers going on here? What the fuck is that about? We're not gonna question it. We're just gonna do it. Oh, wait. Maybe that's why. talking about? Let's see. Yo, okay, so my bad. I haven't been reading the chat. What's good? OGD. Yo, brother Lee, how do you move the camera on the y-axis like that? How do I move the camera on the y-axis like that? Like this? I've been filming my movie not to watch you or play the game myself. Imagine, man, you had a comedic bit during the bit saying that if I explained the whole process, we'd be here for 91 years. You said when you do that, your mouse disappears. Basically, if you're talking about this motion on the y-axis, because wait, y, what's the y-axis? Oh my god, let me save, because I haven't saved in a minute. I'm having a brain fart here. The x-axis is, the y-axis is up and down, right? If that's what you're talking about, right? When I do that, my mouse and I move. When I do that, my mouse and I move. So you're talking about this motion here. If you're talking about this motion here, what I'm doing, I think what you might be doing, what I'm doing is I'm clicking into my scroll wheel. I'm clicking into the scroll wheel, and that allows you to move on the y-axis. But if you're not, I think the controller naturally uses the y-axis on the right hand. Hey, it be like that. Whole time bro's playing the game. The hardest way, he can't see shit. Damn. Hey, this game has a fucking huge learning curve, bro. I cannot be mad at you. I've been playing this game for 10 years, and I still learn some little shit like every other day. I'm just like, oh wow, that's how you do that. And not even like on some fundamentals, hotkeys or stuff. It's just like structurally how to build. Like your mind just makes sense. But actually, this shit, I guess you just wouldn't know to do that if you didn't been shown. Because this game it has so many fucking commands and shit that you can do that is just not really explained. Like the hotkeys are one thing. I gotta do a lot of things with the hotkeys that are probably not mentioned at all. That's why I can't play with the controller, chat. Like, playing with the controller for me is very difficult because some of the things that I try to get done on the keyboard, there's not a mapping on the controller yet to do it. You can get everything done, just not as precise. Like, I still don't get the idea of like grabbing multiple pieces and then doing something outside of that, like selecting something outside of that while you still have something selected. So that is a little bit beyond my knowledge with the controller. So what we need to do here, what I was doing is I was extending the roof of extending the edge of the roof,
because I realized that it was just too thin. So we're gonna finish that because I realized the edge of the track was not covered. So now with this amount of roof, we will be in the game to win. So let's just continue with this length all the way across the board, and we should be good to go once we build our walls. He said, in my professional opinion, the heavy is dead. The government says that Six Flags during the opinion, the heavy is dead. The government says that to Six Flags during the bankruptcy. What you talking about? Oh my god. I just went to the fucking boonies. So I wonder if you could make video series where you play the Parkitect campaign, also referring to TF2 animation from 2005 or something. Wait, one to another? My bro, I'm so lost. I like don't know absolutely what you're talking about, bro. I guess I might have missed something earlier you said. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our shit. Are you ready for GTA 6? I'm literally gonna work for like in October. I'm probably gonna take 2 days off just so that I can take 2 weeks off and play Grand Theft Auto 6 for 2 weeks straight. So I don't know. I'm thinking about live streaming it on this channel. I don't know if you guys would be mad at that. Like, I don't want this channel to be taken over by GTA 6 shit. So I'm probably not gonna do it on there. But I am gonna start a channel just for GTA 6 for streaming the game in its entirety, and I'll have my face in there and shit. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for GTA 6. It's gonna be some cultural next level event. It's really a world cultural event when GTA 6 drops, so I'm gonna play the game day one, be streaming it, and it's gonna be a new dawn of a new day, y'all. I'll let you guys know. I'll drop the YouTube
link when we get closer to actually having that be a realistic thing. Because I'm gonna start playing GTA 5 on the channel first, just to get like a little fan base going over the next couple months. I'm definitely still gonna be playing Planet Coaster, but I do have GTA 5 on my computer, so I can just turn that on and start streaming it any day. So I'm gonna start streaming GTA 5 on a new channel, and then we're gonna get into that GTA 6 shit, and it's gonna be crazy. Oh brother, my Xbox is so gotta get an Xbox Series X or S. I'm gonna be on PlayStation 6. I mean PlayStation 5. I've been on Xbox forever, and PC, but this time I'm buying a PlayStation 5 because Xbox is slipping. They don't have a 4K rig. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Xbox One, or what is that shit called? I don't even know what it's called. Xbox One. The Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series, whatever that shit, the newest one is, it doesn't have like the best resolution like the PlayStation Pro. And I'm trying to play GTA 6 in 4K, bro. And see everything. Trying to go to the strip club. Laterals. Oh yeah, gotta watch it. The game will show you that your shit's gonna kill people. Actually, I haven't looked at the results for this. The game always gives me bad results for my shit, so I try not to look at it. I'd be like, damn, people might die here. Okay. Damn. Okay, so. Oh, that's nothing compared to my first coaster that pulled 7.8. 7.8. Destroying necks out there. You know, I'm curious now. There's a very interesting point right here. How many G's you guys think is pulling right here? Because this is like way more steeper than it's supposed to be. This is like a hidden gem. This is not accurate to the actual drop for Revolution, but I made it a little bit steeper so that it can make the layout a little bit easier, and it's not pulling through the layout and just really dragging. But I guarantee there's like maybe 5 G's here at least. Let's see. Kind of curious. 3.5, not bad. 3.5. On the vertical, 0.8 on the lateral. It's not that bad. On the loop though, I know it's crazy. On the loop, we're pulling 4.7, which is accurate. I think that's legit. That's like legit where you're feeling that. That's pretty damn legit. I think that's actually exactly what you feel there. That might be scary accurate, but it is a real circle. Try to make it look as close as possible. So but we are coming to that time though. I have to go handle some things, chat. If I don't handle them now,
then we won't be able to get on the game tomorrow. So we are gonna get back to this roof. Now I'm so happy that I got an actual understanding of what's gonna happen here with the continuation of this roof. Now that I kind of understand what's gonna happen, we'll see with the walls and how that happens. But you guys can catch me on the next one. I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. And like the video and subscribe to the channel or you won't be able to see me. Subscribe. Let's go.